Shalom, 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 and greetings, and welcome back to another episode here at Israelite Talk TV, one of the number one platforms where what? That's right, where you don't get no paid media. All right, let me see real quick. Make sure we live everywhere, family, and then we're gonna take off. How everybody feeling this morning, man? All right, so yeah, we live on the book, live on Rumble. And okay, boom. All right, we good to go. So anyway, family, first and foremost, right? First and foremost, Shabbat Shalom. You know what I'm saying? You know how we bumming it. You know what I'm saying? We don't do no. Look, here they go. Here they go. Here they go. Here they go. As soon as I get live, they start calling, start blowing the line up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, first off and foremost, Shabbat Shalom. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we bumming it. We don't observe no sun worship, Sunday worship. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So hope everybody's feeling good today, man. When y'all come in, make sure y'all check in the chat, man. Show the chat some love, man. Y'all know how we doing it, okay? You guys see the title. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the thumbnail. Man, we gotta talk about this beat down that Chris Brown just put on Quavo, man. Like it's just whoa. Okay. Now, before I get into this, now we're gonna play the audio. You know what I'm saying? I got it in the queue. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put ears on that live in the show today. So y'all can, and I'm gonna break it down line on line. You know what I'm saying? Precept on precept, line on line. You know what I'm saying? Now, some of you may be like, okay, Big Light, why you know what I'm saying? Some of these more religious Israelites that come through here, they're like, well, why you? And let me just say this, and we're gonna get into this, right? Because I have to deal with these particular individuals. What ones have to understand is that this is not a religious channel. Okay. If you want to listen to lies and shit, go over there to IUIC, GOCC, Sakari, Great Millstone. Go listen to that trash if you want to listen to lies and fairy tales. See, when the time comes, I'm going to get to them, but they're not top priority right now. The top priority is these influencers that's influencing our people. Because, see, what ones have to understand is we coming up out of this captivity when we turn back to the Most High and keep his commandments. Ain't no Jesus, whatever name they create, ain't none of these people coming to save you. And it's written. And it behooves me how these guys are supposed to be sent from the Most High, and they don't understand that. This is why I'm Big Light. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get to them. You know what I'm saying? You got right now, they over there dog walking past the Dow, man. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing be so funny about it is how is these people sent? They don't even know who the Most High is. Who sent y'all? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Quit playing, man, before I go 4:30 up in here this morning, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't that. See, what one's got to understand is being an Israelite has nothing to do with religion at all. Just like when you call yourself an African American, I'm American, whatever country you from, that's your nationality. Whether you keep the commandments or not has nothing to do with religion. The people that's religionized and everything, and I'm not even finna go into that because they got my page booby trap. You know what I'm saying? So they're doing that because they're trying to do something and the Most High is dealing with them, as we can see. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, fam. This has nothing to do with religion. Whether you a Christian or these guys running around talking about they Muslim, this and that, they're Israelites. They are descendants of slaves. They are Israelites. They follow religion. It's just like, look, you got Muslims over here. You got Muslims in the Middle East. That don't mean that's your religion. That's a religion. That's not your nationality, where you come from, stuff like that. So people got to grasp. And this is what this channel is all about. We not, you know what I'm saying? Say that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we got to get into this, right? I'm going to explain to you why I'm taking the time out to go through this and explain this at the end of the video. So if you come and watch this video after the live is done and you want to hear my commentate, just scoot to the back and then you can hear what's going on, right? So also, I'm going to give you guys some breaking news in the Takeoff case, right? Some unheard news that one of my people down in Houston just laid on me, right? It's unheard of, right? See, that case with Takeoff, it's finna be beat. They're not finna find that boy guilty on that. And I'm gonna explain all of this to you guys here in a little bit, right? At the end of it, once I break everything down. So make sure y'all hit the like button when y'all come in. Okay. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. We just hit 22,000. Come on, man. We got to get to 25, right? We trying to get some more. We trying to help some more families, right? Make sure y'all subscribe. Turn on all notifications. And as always, make sure y'all share this video and get this shit down to the Quavo, because he's going to want to hear these lyrics that I'm getting ready to unleash on him today. Okay. That's right. Okay. Now, let me give you guys, now some of you guys that follow this stuff know exactly what's going on, but to those of you out there that don't know what's going on, right? I'm gonna just give you a timeline and walk you all the way up here to show you exactly what's going on, right? So let me get this right here added to the queue. And family, I ain't gonna be on here long. Unfortunately, I do have a funeral that I gotta get to, so we'll probably be on here about an hour, and then I gotta get ready for that, and then I gotta pull up out of here. Okay. So anyway, let me get this added to the queue. Okay, and let's hide this, right? So everything pretty much starts. Well, you know what? Let's go here, right? Let's do this. So everything has pretty much started over this woman right here, right? So this woman right here is the woman that Chris Brown was originally messing with, right? And then she turned around, and she's not a, she a little hottie. She ain't no, you know what I'm saying? She ain't no bad looking chick, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? She was messing with Chris Brown. And then they broke up, and then I guess Quavo started messing with her back in 2017. So if I get to this article right here, and let me just blow this up right here, right? In fact, let's just do it like this. So here's an article that was put out on Capital Extra, and this was back in January 22. So this is right before Takeoff died, right? And it pretty much goes over there, and y'all remember this famous photo right here of Quavo. And I believe her name is what is it, Karuchi? And I do apologize, love, if I'm mispronouncing your name, right? That's right. Okay. But this is her right here. Okay. So they were messing around back in 2017, I guess, when her and Chris Brown broke up. And then right here, as you can see, back in January of 2022, you can see her right here spotted with Quavo. You know what I'm saying? So this is all before Takeoff passed, right? Okay. So this is so everything is pretty much starting over this chick right here. Okay. Now, do you guys remember this, right? Now let me get this blew up, right? Okay. This right here was at the BET Awards. This is back in 2017. So this is around the time when Migos was still kind of, you know what I'm saying, hot doing their thing, whatnot, you know what I mean? So anyway, let me get this blew up and just bring this back to y'all remembers. Remember the scuffle at the BET Awards, right? That's right. Okay. So let's do it like this. Now let me pause that right there. Hold on, man. Let me stop that right there, man. Y'all see why they got that boy Takeoff up out of here? Takeoff looking like, man, what? Like, come on, man. Quavo sitting over there looking scary as hell. Come on, man. That shit going down. That boy over there looking scary as hell. Listen, one thing we know Offset gonna go. We ain't got to worry about Offset. We know Offset gonna go. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to question that. Offset gonna go. Takeoff gonna go. Or would it win? You know what I'm saying? Quavo, like he said, he the weakest link. And it sounds like Chris Brown is watching Israelite Talk TV. Cause right? Ain't that what I said? I said the boy the weakest link, man. Come on, man. Takeoff came out there like, man, what's up, man? What they, you know what I'm saying? Ready to throw them things. Look at Quavo, man. This dude right here, man. He just, man, come on, man. Come on, man. Look at Offset. They like, look at him and Takeoff ready. Like, look at Quavo. Come on, man. Listen, man. Come on, man. Let me get that bagged up, man. Come on, man. You see Offset like, man, come on, man. Look at that boy, man. Look at Offset like, hey, man, Quavo over there playing, man. Quit playing, man. Quit playing. Quit playing, man. Look at Breezy over there. Look at Breezy over there. Look at Breezy over there. Breezy like, y'all, no, y'all bag up, man. And let me say this, man. Okay. I got Breezy whooping Quavo ass, man. I'm just saying. I think is it man on the floor? Yeah, let me see you get ready. I got him, man. I got that boy whooping Quavo, man. And y'all might say, hey, Big Light, why you? Because see, the problem is y'all don't study Tanakh. Go check the credits. The Northern Kingdom and the Southern Kingdom was fighting all the time. There's laws in Tanakh speaking on rules if men were fighting and they women jumped in. So the Most High ain't against that. With shit, when it's time to throw down, it's time to throw down. It's time to throw down. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So my thing is, okay, all of this stuff happened at the BET Awards, right? Okay. So now let's speed everything up, right? Okay. So now, okay, check this out. So now right here, Chris Breezy responded when they was at Fashion Week. You know what I'm saying? When they said Quavo, excuse me. When they had Quavo and Chris Brown sitting next to each other. And this is what Chris Brown would go on to say. Chris Brown said he still doesn't like Quavo after the two were forced to sit next to each other during Paris Fashion Week. He says, listen, this is what he had to say though. Can't pick who you sit by. F all that growth shit. Nigga not finna fumble my bag for a little ninja, right? So this is what Chris Brown had to say. Now let me say this, family. These people that sit at the top, they know that these individuals be having beef and they be doing this in order to stir up the beef. You see what I'm saying? This is what you got to understand. Do y'all remember this right here? Okay. Do y'all remember this right here? Check this out. Do you remember this right here? You guys remember this right here? When Moneybag Yo, Key Glock, and Dolphin was at the BT Awards. Now you see Moneybag Yo up here in the front, right? You see how they got Glock and Dolph sitting right behind them? This ain't by design. You could have had, listen, they could have had they could have had them niggas sitting anywhere else. They got them sitting right. They got them sitting right by each other. You know what I'm saying? And Moneybag Yo, right? They say a picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Family. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? Y'all see Moneybag Yo up there? Come on, man. You see Glock and Dolph sitting back there like, man, I wish you would, man. Say anything, do anything. It's going to be we scraping you. You know what I'm saying? That's that Glock with the fade, not big CEO with the, you know what I'm saying? That's Glock with the with the fade. You know what I'm saying? Say anything, but we gonna have you right here at the BET Awards, man. So they be doing this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no coincidence. And they did the same thing to Chris Brown and Quavo. They sat on right next to each other. You know what I'm saying? And we got this going on. Okay. So now, after that happened, okay, let's keep going on, right? Let's keep going on, right? Chris Brown dropped a deluxe, right? Where he actually disses Quavo on a new track, right? So the track is actually called Freak, right? And let me blow this up so you guys can see it, or you guys may have heard it. He dissed him on here, right? And he goes on to say, okay, now messing effing my OB ain't gonna make us equal. Sipping at 1942, cause I don't do no Quavo. Okay. Free B, she like Casamigo, not the Amigos, right? So this is what he dropped on that particular track right there, right? Okay. Now, Quavo goes on to drop this right here. Okay. This track called Tender, right? Now, when you listen to this track, man, the track is really weak. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. See, the thing with the thing with Quavo now, they don't have that old Migos sound, right? And let me help you out. That old Migos sound is that they say something and then they got the ad libs in the back where they following up. You know what I'm saying? When I caught the coupe, they was mad at me. Skirt, skirt, skirt. Oh, calling me the daddy. You see what I'm saying? They don't have that sound no more. This is why when you listen to them, it's weak. That's that old Migo sound. You know what I'm saying? Playing poker chips. I ain't bad, man. I ain't playing, man. I took him Aladdin. He ain't rapping like that no more. That's the Migo sound. This shit right here is garbage. And like Chris Brown said, and we get ready to listen to this shit. The last album is garbage. It's not that Migo sound. It's not that Migo sound. You know what I'm saying? It's not the Migo sound. You know what I'm saying? So now, let's get into what Chris Brown did, right? Okay, let's get this added, right? Let's get this added, right? Let's get this added, right? And I'm gonna play it, right? And like I said, you know what I'm saying? Let me do this real quick, right? If you guys want to support, that's cool. They're going to hit the channel. But like I said, y'all can get behind us. If y'all want to send a donation or whatever, y'all can hit us on the Cash App. This is the Cash App information. Or y'all can hit us, you know what I'm saying, on the channel if y'all want to support. But we going, you know what I'm saying, I got to get to the point where we got to start playing some of this stuff. You know, and like I said, I know they're going to hit the channel, but it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But we got to put ears on this because what I'm finna show you guys is that it's going to be hard for Quavo to come back from this because the man is speaking facts, man. And this just is what it is. Okay. Now, let's get into it. Stanley, did y'all hear that, man? Did y'all hear that, boy? Oh my goodness. He's saying, okay, yeah, you got my ex, you flexing this and that. But when you was with Sweetie, nigga, I hit that shit while you was like, come on, man. See what y'all gotta understand, and I got to break this shit down. When y'all see this, hold on, Breezy. Hold on, Breezy. Hold on. Do y'all see this right here? Okay, now this Sweetie, this her page. Now, we at the bottom, right? In regards to we ain't got all the millions and shit they got, right? So we'll go on here, we see these type of women like this, you know what I'm saying? And make no mistake, you know what I'm saying? Uh Sweetie, she a hottie. We ain't gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna say that, right? But what we are going to say is that what y'all gotta understand with the industry is that these women be going the same shit that happened at the bottom, they do it at the top. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna get at it. What's up? Woo, woo, woo. And see, these women are like they're monkey in the middle. You know what I'm saying? This is what this shit be all about. Like, okay, you got her. Okay, it's on and cracking. You know what I'm saying? And it's showing you that they ain't no good, even at the top. You know what I'm saying? These women be talking all this shit about I need to like never be the good guy. I'm telling you, never be the good guy. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're the good guy, this is what happened to you. While you over here trying to do all this stuff for Sweetie, come on, man. Them LA boys got her out there stretched, man. And I think she was messing up with YG and all. Like, come on, man. They getting passed around. And they have to do that because they have images that they have to keep up. They have lifestyles. They gotta bust it open. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Because at this level, like on a lower level, we trick on a lower level. We might say, here, go a couple $100, go get you a bag, this and that. On the top level, they might say, oh, here go 10, 20 G's, go, you know what I'm saying, go get you this, go get you that. Remember when all that shit happened? When they broke up, Quavo went and took the Rolls Royce back and took all this shit back. You know what I'm saying? So they tricking a lot on these legs. You know what I'm saying? At the top. You know what I'm saying? So don't get lost in this shit. Like this, the game is messed up. You know what I'm saying? Because why wasn't Sweetie being loyal to that boy? You know what I'm saying? So this right here is worse because you got old girl when her and Chris Brown broke up. You was still with Sweetie when he come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's bag that up, man. And he giving him his props. He like, yeah, you got her. You know what I'm saying? But I had Sweetie when you was with her. Oh, now, hold on now, Breezy. This is why it's going. I'm gonna give Quavo the yellow brick road. I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna give him the route to how he can win this, right? But what is he? He's talking about this right here, family. Let's get this pulled up. We ain't forgot about this, Quavo. We ain't forgot about this. Remember the elevator? Come on, man. Now I want y'all to pay attention to something. Check this out. I mean, Quavo done took. Hey, listen, family. He done took the. You get the bag and funnel it. I get the bag and flip it and tumble it to a whole nother. Hey, family. He done took it to a whole nother level. Damn, Sweetie, how you fumble the bag like that, man? Look at that boy. Look, family, I want y'all to pay attention to something. Check this out right here. Check this out. Check this out right here. Did you see that right there? Listen, check this out. Check this out. Look. Excuse me. Did y'all see how, now listen, family, did y'all see how Sweetie push that nigga Quavo. Listen, bag on the elevator. She going to reach for the. Hold on. Let me bag that up. You see how she pushed Quavo? Quavo went all the way flying over there. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. If you can't listen, Quavo, listen. If you going through all that shit right there with Saweetie, you ain't fucking with Breezy, man. And like I said, I got that boy Breezy whooping his ass. Yeah, I definitely got that. So he ain't lying. He telling how it is, right? We solved this. Okay. Now, let's get back to Breezy over here, man. Let's get back to this boy, man. Because he's stepping on that boy, man. Stepping on. Man, he ain't lying. It ain't that Migo sound. That Migo, listen, man, that original Migo flow. That's that sound. They ain't rapping. He ain't rapping like that. Quite Offset. You know what I'm saying. But you gotta have them ad libs in the bag. That's that. Listen, family. That's that Migo sound. This shit they putting out, this crime music, all that shit garbage, man, is weak. You know what I'm saying? I would listen to a Chris Brown. If I want to hear some R&B shit, I'm going to get Trey Songz, Chris Breezy, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I can understand you blending that shit. Like, if you're doing some shit like, say like Chirac-A-Moni, like Lil Durk. And saying I still can't do no and shit. Like, if you doing that, that's cool. I can fuck with that. This shit that they doing, I can't get with it. It ain't that sound. It ain't that, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that no label sound. It's not that sound. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that hype that, you know what I'm saying? It's not that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that. You know what I'm saying? And it's weak. So Breezy keeping it a sleeve. It's just, it is what it is. Now, so what is Breezy telling us? Quavo, you running around this industry, right? They said they wish it was you instead. So in chatter behind the scene, they're like, man, they should have got Quavo ass. Motherfucker can believe that shit happened to Takeoff. Whoa. Family. That right there was critical. That's critical. Quavo, you shouldn't have dropped that tender. You shouldn't have did that, man. Why? Hold on, let me bag that up, man.
That's to the Fed. Show me that I'm tender, bitch. Time to prove what you just said.
It's time to listen. It's time, and I'm with Breezy on that shit. It's time to prove all that shit you've been talking about. Huncho, it just hold on. I'm gonna get to my commentary. Let him finish up. Oh, damn, Breezy, why you do him like that, Breeze? Shit, Breeze. Damn. Damn. Whoa. Kendrick, where you at, man? Kendrick, where you at, man? Kendrick, where you at? Oh my goodness. Family. Now, let me break this shit down and give y'all my commentary and thoughts on this, right? And like I said, I'm gonna give y'all some breaking news on the Takeoff case and give y'all some shit y'all have never heard. Okay. Here's the deal. Quavo, you are the weakest link, man. You're running around here, right? Dissing and talk and trying to respond to Chris Breezy, right? Where the hell was all this shit at when with Offset and when Takeoff died? Where was all this shit at? You ain't had shit to say. And this is what I be saying about these Negroes. You want to try to go at Chris Breezy because you feel like, oh, it's like this, like, nah. When it's real smoke and it's real beef, nigga, you ducking your taco. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna beef and respond to him? You ain't even responding to that shit down there. You have to, listen, man, you have to get your face card clean. You know what I'm saying? It's time to back all that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Family, listen to this, right? When all this shit was going down with Jay Prince and they was all in the media and shit, he left Offset out there to basically fend by himself. And I don't care about all the shit that was being said behind the scenes, because what y'all got to remember is that you can say whatever behind the scenes. I got you. We cool, this and that. These are entertainers. Your public image is everything. And if he wasn't fucking with Jay Prince and all of them, like, look, family, check this out right here. Peep this out right here. Let me show y'all something, right? Check this out real quick, right? If you look at Jay Prince, right? Look at Jay Prince, right? Check this out. Do y'all see right here, Quavo? He's following Jay Prince still. You see what I'm saying? He's following Jay Prince, okay? He's following Jay Prince. If you look at Junior, okay? Look at Junior, right? Let's go to followers, right? Let me see something real quick. I might have to go to my phone and do this. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Okay, look, family, check this out right here. See, if I go to my phone, right, it ain't gonna show it on here. But listen, if I go to my phone, right, you might not be able to. Let me see. Anyway, y'all can go to Jay Prince Jr. He's following Jay Prince Jr., right? Okay, he's following Junior, right? And here's my deal with the whole thing right here. All of this shit happened over you. You was the one that was arguing and going back and forth with Cam Lil Hoodie now because they finessed you out your money. Takeoff didn't even look like he wouldn't even be down there. You know what I'm saying? Takeoff numbers on security, basically watching your ass. You know what I'm saying? Miko Benz pulled that strap out to protect your ass. You know what I'm saying? So whenever they get done with it, how they want it, they can say, oh, well, Miko Benz started it. No, the fuck he did. Your ass was arguing, and his job is to protect your ass. So he did what any nigga would have did. They would have, if I was down there and that shit was going on like that, that shit would have been ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So they was protecting your ass. You know what I'm saying? And you let Jay Prince come out, talk all that shit. Oh, I sat down with Quavo and QCP and all this other shit. Where's the response? He said you was gonna verify that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you left Offset out there to dry. You know what I'm saying? And Offset wasn't even down there when this shit happened. Yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying? You know, him and you know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got relationships. That's Takeoff. Y'all the Migos. So how the hell is he? Nigga, this your nephew. You know what I'm saying? This nigga going back and forth with Jay Prince and all this other shit, and your ass sitting on the sideline ain't saying shit. But you talking all this big honcho shit. And you can't say, well, if it's beef, I don't want to say this and that. You ain't have to come out and say anything about no beef. You just could have said, nah, he lying. Me and that nigga ain't talked about shit. Woo, woo, woo. And left it at that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't came out and verified and said shit, but yeah, you want to try to beef with Chris Breezy. You got all this shit to say about Chris Breezy. What about the shit down there in Houston? See what I'm saying? You not getting away from that, my boy. See, this is the problem, family. To my people from Atlanta that's on this live, sitting this shit down there to Quavo, expedite this to him. The problem with Quavo is he's not subscribed to Israelite Talk TV. If Quavo was subscribed to Israelite Talk TV, he'll see how I myself and other bloggers have blogged extensively on the shit that's going on down in Memphis, right? When you have a member that die like that, like we see with Dolph, they're showing you the trial ain't even got here yet. That shit is in double digits. Ain't no listen, the real G's ain't worrying about that shit. They're scoring. You know what I'm saying? Them hockey players out there, they skating. You know what I'm saying? Got them sticks, they moving and grooving. If they catch your ass, it's over with. This is the problem. Your ass is running to his ass is running to the damn White House, sitting down with Kamala Harris and trying to see the problem with that Quavo. It's gonna take too long to implement that shit. That shit gotta go through the House. It's gotta go through the Senate. Shit gotta get approved. It's gonna take too long. You got to listen, man. Let me tell y'all what Quavo has to do, because he's not finna get no justice down there in the court system. Here's why. And this is some breaking news right here, family. Unheard of. Now, my sources are telling me, right? Of course, and like I said, the description, the disclaimers, all that shit is down in the description box for those of you out there that like to read and shit like that. My sources is telling me, I got a source down in Houston, right? They're telling me that, remember when all this shit was going on, right? And we were watching the videos, the Takeoff and Quavo shit and all this stuff was going on, right? And remember we heard that shot, right? And everybody was online trying to figure this shit out. They like, damn, did the nigga with the teddy bear, did he shoot the shot? Was it like everybody was trying to figure out where did that shot come from, because we heard a shot, right? Well, what my sources is telling me is this right here. That video that got sent to TMZ, okay, they're saying that it's somebody that was tied to mob ties, Jay Prince and all of them and shit, right? What they're telling me is that that footage in that audio was edited, okay? It was edited before it got to TMZ. What they're saying is that sound that we hear that sounds like a shot, they're saying that that was added into the audio, right? And this is why he's getting ready to beat the case, because he's pleading self-defense. So all he's saying is, y'all heard that shot, somebody shot, and he upped the thing and he shot back in defense. And then they're showing Migo with the gun. This is what happened. This is why we were sitting here all this time trying to figure out who shot that shot. Was it the guy that had the teddy bear did the shit? They say the shit was edited and they added that sound in there. Boy, that's some nasty work, man. That's some nasty work. Y'all got to understand, Jay Prince has been around for a very long time, man. And listen, man, he tied in with them people, man. You know what I'm saying? And y'all see that shit. So they're saying that that sound was edited into that footage. That's why everybody was looking like, where the fuck that shot come from? It's because they added it. And when they sent that footage to TMZ and all of that shit, it was already ready to go, because they knew in order to beat that, it was going to have to be self-defense anyway. It was already staged. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that Quavo is still following these people and they ain't doing shit is telling you that. So you're not finna get no justice in the courts down there. It's not happening. The only way to get the justice is you gotta step. This dude is not on any type of monitor or none of that shit. So like Chris Brown said, you talking all this shit, you gotta bag that shit up now. And here's the deal. I'm gonna tell you what you need to do, Quavo. If you don't, it's simple. You got all these millions, you say, right? Now they say that they was down in Houston, they had, I don't know, but excuse me. What it is, man, it's gonna take money to get this shit done. All you gotta do is say, hey, man, I mean, how much is Takeoff life worth to you? $500,000. How much is his life really worth to you? You could have easily told them goons down in Houston, I got a half a ticket, I got 500K. Where that boy at? Damn, with Jay Prince and all them talking about, I got 500K. Where that boy at? You don't think them goons gonna? Hey man, he when they but listen, you see how when they put that shit out for straight drop 15,000, they got over 500 some tips. You don't think if that nigga went and dropped 500 in them trenches or even a ticket, they not gonna tell him where the hell this nigga's at? Hell yeah, they gonna give him up. If I was still on that shit, I would give him up. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard. You know what I'm saying? And then listen, the other thing is the guy, he has to go to court. He has to go to court. You know what I'm saying? So you can find out, and you can, if you really looking for that boy, you can get him. But Quavo is not looking for him. You doing all this shit, showing all these trucks and all this shit, and you just ain't on nothing. You gotta get that lick back, man. I don't care. You gotta get that lick back, man. Because at the end of the day, the shit was over you. You was the one arguing with them niggas. Takeoff, Migo Bands, and all them was there to protect your ass. You know what I'm saying? You can't go back on that. We saw that shit. We also saw remember when when Junior was walking through that door, remember when that girl was recording and it was like, well, I think she said something to the extent, why y'all, and the dude that was with Junior said, y'all know what the fuck happened and why that shit happened, because they saying that nigga was running his mouth down there. So we spanked it. We let that shit go. You still cool with these niggas? You still like, come on, man. And you still following these niggas? You got to get the lick back, Quavo. You have to. There's no excuses. Oh, man, the court is hot. It don't matter. If you a gangster, you a boss, you getting that shit done. What's taking so long? You know what I'm saying? Because Jay Prince is not giving them his people. He not giving them up. You know what I'm saying? The boy weak as hell, man. He weak as hell. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get the lick back. And then the other thing is you got to switch your flow up. You got to go back to that old Migo shit. But see, my thing to Quavo is don't drop nothing until you get the business taken care of. And then you got to catch Chris Brown somewhere or call him up and get a fade and take care of the business. Then you come out and you drop this shit on wax and do what you got to do. But you going into I'm telling you right now, don't go in there and record no diss and all this other shit, because that man dropped facts on you. He dropped facts. All this shit he was speaking on was facts. We don't want to hear none of that fairy tale shit or none of that shit. The album was weak. The people in the industry wish that shit was you. And you running around hee ha ha doing all this other shit. And this is what motherfuckers saying. You left Offset out there by himself to dry, to basically fight this shit with Jay Prince. And like I said, behind scenes, he could be saying we was cool, but it don't matter. You an entertainer. That shit don't get the work. Now the goons that y'all probably was sending to go do shit, they ain't got to get on the internet and shit and do all that. You know what I'm saying? And then even with something like that, give me the low. I'm coming to do the shit. I would listen, man. Y'all killed my nephew. I'm not letting nobody get that trophy. Y'all give me the low. I'm pulling up. I'm down there in Houston with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Where that boy at? I'm not letting nobody get that trophy. I'm getting that trophy. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it's all about. Niggas sitting, niggas will go do they like, come on, man. Nigga, you cross me, I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? You got to get the shit done, Quavo. All that shit that boy dropped was facts, man. And like I said, when it's facts, it's hard to come back from that shit, man. Why you think Drake, he taught Kendrick Lamar and all of them, he ain't really saying shit to Rick Ross. Rick Ross hitting that boy with facts, man. It's hard to get back on that shit when it's facts. Man, what y'all think about this shit, man? Make sure y'all hitting that like button, all that shit when y'all come in, man. And make sure y'all share this. Get this shit to Quavo, man. Send that boy that link, man. He need to get on Israelite Talk TV, man. He need coaching, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely a street advisor, okay? I ain't in the streets no more, but I'm definitely a street advisor. Do I gotta tell you how to get this shit done? It ain't hard. If you got all this money, man, them niggas in Houston, they gonna get that money. Where that boy at? Right here. Shay said Quavo, he knew the hit was going to go down on Takeoff. Quavo, he got to live on. Yeah. He know what's going on. And then you let it's your man on the low. Let it go. Let me see you get at it. Come on, man. Breezy ran that shit on that boy, man. He ran that shit on that boy, man. Deal. Damn. Damn, Quavo. Got walked on by a singer. Listen, man. Listen, family. All this theater, all this capping, all that shit over with. Because my thing is, don't mislead our youth like nigga, you like that. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all gotta remember, man, when Quavo and them got into that shit up there in DC, the big homie had to go get that chain back. Remember, Sosa had that chain. The big homie had to go get that chain back for them boys, man. And when they was talking all that shit with Cap, you heard what Fredo said. Fredo told that boy, man, y'all better knock it off, man. Or y'all gonna be on that shelf, man. And he wasn't playing. Y'all, if y'all ever notice, right, when y'all listen to these bloggers that blog and do story time, I don't do that shit. Like, you know what I mean? I know too many people and too many different on both ends, you know what I'm saying? So I don't get into all that story time shit. But these bloggers that's blogging on that shit, listen to the stories. They tell you. You don't even the ops, you don't hear them talking bad about Fredo. They know that he was that boy. Come on, man. Told them boys, like, hey, y'all better knock that shit off, man. See, and when they got that chain, Sosa had that chain, man. Sosa had that chain. He had that QC chain, man. Okay, the big homie had to go get that shit back, man. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? So those are the two things. Quavo, he has to do that. He's got to get that lick back for Takeoff, and then you got to switch your flow up. They call me Migo, Idaho. You might as well hide in a spider hole. You got to get back to that shit. We ain't trying to hear that Tinder and all that, man. Get that shit up out of here, man. That shit straight Garbino, man. It's Garbino. Man, shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. So they said Chris Brown is my boy. I'm a Breezy fan. Damn, man. He crippled that boy, man. These rap wars ain't playing, man. $1 Million Mind said right here, a freak is a freak regardless of their tax bracket. And it shows you, man, at the top, the same shit that go on at the bottom, it's the same shit that go on at the top, family. Okay? They running through them and they jumping from, listen, man, these women jumping from sack to sack. Like, why would you listen? If I got all this shit, like, why would I go get, like, come on, man, you can go anywhere and go get some women that's solid, that ain't on that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all messing with these industry chicks, they just jumping from sack to sack, telling your business, you heard what he said? She spilled the tea on you. So he still got more ammunition on this boy, man. Like, come on, man. And Quavo trying to go back and forth with him, but yet he ain't responded to shit down here with this Takeoff, none of that shit. And you following Jay Prince, man. Come on, man. Nigga, you weak as all outdoors, man. Denise says, Quavo is the only reason I listen to Migos. Oh, no, she said Quavo is trash. The only reason I listen to Migos is because of Takeoff and Offset. Quavo has a jealous spirit about him, sneaky and jealous. He was Takeoff biggest hater. I don't care, my opinion. Come on, man. We know Offset gonna go. We know he gonna go. That's one thing for sure. He gonna throw them things. Quavo, that boy, man. Come on, man. You weak, man. We hear all that honcho shit, but you gotta hit something, man. You gotta hit something, man. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is just come watch. It's like Talk TV, man. Y'all see what's going on down in Memphis, man. They getting that shit done, man. And it ain't just in Memphis where shit getting done. They getting that shit done on the road too. You know what I'm saying? So where the hell is all this muscle that Quavo talking about he got? You coming out with videos with all these black trucks. Where these niggas at? And what the hell they doing? Nigga, you got to step, man. We ain't, listen, man. Ain't no more passes, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't about that shit, just go be pop. Go make movies and just get the hell out the way. You know what I'm saying? You trying to talk this shit with Breezy and Breezy the moonwalked on your ass, boy. Come on, man. Denise says Takeoff was Migo flow. Migos died with that yeah. You gotta have that. See, that Migo flow, you gotta have them ad-libs in the back. You see what I'm saying? Oh set. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the north that way. Man, come on, man. They ain't wrecking like that, man. Come on, man. I'll be listening to that old shit sometime too. Like that's that shit, man. Come on, man. Y'all know what's up. They just ain't got that shit no more. He trying to sing and nah, you can't do that. You ain't singing your way out of this, Quavo. You got to step or you got to shit or get off the pot, man. Straight like that. Yeah, we trying to see what's up with Migo Idaho, man. Got to get that red. Come on, man. Talking about this got to crawl up in these spider holes and all that shit. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Man, he got body. He got body by seeing it. That took me all the way out. Man. Yup, he on his ass. This shit over with. Yeah, like, hey, look, it's over with. You can't listen. You can't. How you gonna respond to that? How can Quavo respond to that? How can he? You talking about you a P, but you on the elevator and shit fighting with Saweetie and all this other shit. Come on, man. You had to repo the Bentleys and all, like, you knew this woman was a thot when you got with her, man. You supposed to smash and pass. That ain't P. You know what I'm saying? She done finessed you, got the bags, got all this shit. You had to repo the roll. And I'm like, come on, man. That ain't P, man. That ain't P, man. You got finesse, man. Ox says, we waiting up. Man. Excuse me. We waiting on Kendrick and like $1 Million Mind said, Quavo was on mute after the loss of Takeoff. Totally unacceptable. Exactly. Come on, man. You got to keep that same energy, man. Or we don't want to hear that shit. We don't even want to hear it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, man. I gave y'all some of that news, man. Listen, man, that's what sources is telling me. Come on, man. They got that shit edited, got that shit to TMZ, and everybody like, damn, where the hell that shot came from? You know what I'm saying? It's just like that shit with your boy Jesse Jackson when Martin Luther King got hit. Hey, over there, woo, woo, woo. Come on, man. Knock that shit off, man. We got Kenley in the building, man. Make sure y'all hitting that like, man. Let me see what time. Oh, okay. I got a few more minutes, man. Ooh, right here. Beverly Harris says, I tried to tell people them sounds was added. Nothing about that video was real. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Right here, like Sade says, Quavo is dead wrong. His energy is investing in the wrong places. Takeoff deserves some get back. Quavo needs to be spinning the block night and day until he get his lick back. I'm just saying, yeah, it's been a year, almost 2 years? You all impaired. You in everywhere but Houston, nigga. You need to be out of. You supposed to been down in Houston, sitting down there until you caught that boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Damn, he walked that boy, man. Fan said Quavo ain't gonna say anything. He's scared. He better better go and get out the way. Man, I'm tripping out, man. Breezy was like, oh, you talking about I'm tender? I'm this and that. How I'm so tender, nigga. I had y'all. I'm smashing Saweetie. Why are you? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. G Money says, why are they beefing? Hey, so G Money, just go back to the beginning of this live and I walk you through and just kind of give you a quick update on what was going on with that. Angela says, no disrespect, but Quavo corniest. Man, come on, man. Gotta get that lick back, man. You talking all this big boss honcho and you this and that. Like, come on, man. And not only did Takeoff lose his life, I believe that was his assistant, Joshua Tate. I think he related to him too. He got shot too. You know what I'm saying? And then you let them throw Migo Bands under the bus and talking about, man, when Jay Prince came out and said, well, Migo Bands getting up under real niggas down there in Atlanta and woo, woo, woo. He was getting scared. He was scared. So did Jay Prince and QCB, did they, you know what I'm saying? Because remember, Offset was suing their ass. He was suing their ass. And I don't know the outcome. And I think he was going to win that shit. So you need money when that shit going on because you getting ready to pay out. Remember when Birdman had to pay all this money and shit out? This is why they trying to find new acts to get that money back when you got to pay. I believe this shit was a play. Listen, family, there's no way in the world that Quavo, you down here gambling with these niggas, right? They finesse your ass. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be the finesse guy. You done ran off on a plug. You the finesse kid. You know, y'all that, you know what I'm saying? And you get down here in Houston, they put you in the trick bag. Let us get that. I think they said they got about 100 off of them fast. Let us get that. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think like this, because this how Jay Prince moving. We gonna bring these niggas down here. We gonna let the goons eat y'all. This how y'all eat right here. We gonna bring these niggas down here. Y'all eat off of them. This how y'all gonna get y'all money and shit. You know what I'm saying? This why Honeycomb Brazzy exposed. Y'all not gonna be able to do. Y'all can't do that shit no more. Like motherfuckers know what's going on with this shit now. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can't bring these boxes down here and do that and get these in and get niggas to come down there because everybody saw what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So we got you on tape, nigga. You on tape arguing with these niggas. Ain't no turning back from that. They played your ass out that money, and you said, man, let me go and get up out of here before something happen. Nephew get killed. You singing and crying, man. Come on, man. It's just there's no way back from that, man. The only other way back from that is stepping, because they had no business finessing y'all. You out your money if they all mob ties and you supposed to be Infinity Links. You know what I'm saying? It was a play on your ass, and you still following Jay Prince and Jr. I bet Offset ain't following their ass. I bet you. I bet you Offset ain't following their ass. Let me pull this shit up real quick. Okay, I can't search his shit, but I bet you Offset ain't following their ass. Quavo, you come on, man, you weak as fuck, man. And then talking about, and Jay Prince said this shit on. He was like, when they speak, they gonna tell you that this shit. So you ain't never debunked none of that shit. So y'all actually sat down with Jay Prince after all this shit happened, after we watched this shit. And this is the thing with that, they can't fool us and be like it was an accident and all of this shit because we heard this shit. We heard it. We heard it. We heard it. We heard it. And when all that shit happened, you listen, and we saw the video. Your ass was all the way down the hallway. You was all the way down the hallway. Why you didn't get that blick and walk their ass down? It wasn't that big shit to talk about, man. If that had been my nephew, no sirski. Wouldn't have been none of that shit. Where them niggas at? Where they at? You know what I'm saying? It would have come on, man. Ain't no fucking way. Boss Queen says Takeoff was the writer in the group. Mm-hmm. Okay, now Bullet's CEO says, right, Quavo only chance is to bring up Rihanna's situation and him being a cokehead. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work, family, because when you go back and you listen to that song, man, he hitting that boy with some power blows. He can talk about Rihanna, but he spoke about Takeoff, and he said everybody wish it was you when it happened. Whoa. Quavo, you gotta put that money in them trenches, man. Gotta get that shit done, boy. Gotta get that shit done, boy. We don't want to hear no diss at all. He need to get some get back. He do. Angela says, but the fact he didn't step for Tate is real weird. Exactly, man. Exactly, man. Exactly. You can't be around the world doing all this shit. You all at the White House. You all at the White House. Come on, man. You better put them cleats on, man. It's time to come on, man. Gotta put them Air Force Ones on. Hey man, shout out to Bonita showing that love, man, from the Bay, man. Shout out to the Bay, man. Shout out to the Bay, man. Shout out to them boys in the Bay. Shout out to the Bay, man. Shout out to the Bay. Hey, 504 says, Israelite, don't do all this gossip. This ain't gossip. This shit is all facts. This is facts right here. This ain't no gossip. This is all facts. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Y'all may think it's entertainment, but the shit we speaking on is facts. It's all facts. You heard that man play that? Did y'all hear that man play that voice record? I don't want no smoke, man. I ain't trying to like. These are all facts, man. That shit talking about. You know what I'm saying? He knocked Saweetie off. He knocked that woman down. You know what I'm saying? He spoke about that shit with Takeoff and how the industry felt like it should have been his ass. It's all facts, man. It ain't no gossip. It's facts, man. You know what I'm saying? And then right here, so the DJ Pat dude is the fall guy. Y'all gotta remember, family. Listen to this, right? Just bear with me, right? This is what y'all gotta understand. When you have these high-profile cases, right? It's the same thing with the Young Dolph case. If y'all ain't watched my commentary on that, go watch that video that I did. They edited those photos and they got straight drop over the face of that person that's standing by that glass, right? When you have these high profile cases, they need the fall guys. They need to lock somebody up and say, okay, we got this person for this person for that. If y'all remember with DJ Pat, this is what they said. Migo Band, because remember, they kept showing the picture with Migo Bands with the gun, and they was trying to make it seem like, remember the first lie. Oh, Migo Band shot his own person. He shot his own, it was an own guy from his set that shot him. Remember, that was a text message. This was the original lie. Oh, his own person shot him. Because listen what I'm telling you. Oh, excuse me. Man, all this coffee. I need to stop drinking this shit before I get on here. The original lie was that his own people shot him. They showed Migo Bands with the gun, and they were saying Migo Bands shot him. And they all this shit. They was on this shit with Olympic speeds. It was already in play. You got the muffle sound showing the sound. Now, I remember I broke all this shit down. Go watch the videos on my page. And I showed y'all, there's no way that Migo Bands fired and shot him. There's no way he could have did it. So it was so much media coverage on it, from the news to all the bloggers talking about it. We watched this shit from every angle. So with Milk Dud, okay, Mr. Troy Fender and them did, is saying, listen, man, we have to arrest somebody for this shit and lock them up. They arrested your boy, okay? They arrested your boy, right? And when they arrested him, what did they say? They said, well, we can tell by the angle of where the bullet came from. It came from this angle where DJ Pat was standing at, right? But like I told you guys, he's pleading self-defense in this case. They're getting ready to say a shot went off and he shot back. This is what he did. This is how he beating this shit. So they gave y'all it. Listen, the play was already in play. This is why you look up now. They done had this shit under the wraps for so long. You ain't really hearing about this shit in the media. DJ Pat ain't on house arrest no more. He ain't got no bracelet on. He's skipping and moving to and fro. Only thing he got to do is he has to be at court. Wink, wink. When the court day is there, Quavo, he has to be there. He has to be there for sure on them court dates. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm telling you, man. That shit getting beat, my boy. Jay Prince getting that shit done down there, man. It's just what it is, man. Straight up, man. We got okay. We got Wichita checking in, man. Shout out to Wichita, man. You know what I'm saying? I had some boys down there in Kansas I was locked up with, man. Some of them big dogs, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. people's weird say that wasn't a friendly fire situation. 99% of these some bloggers be cracking these cases wide open. Yeah, man, it just be what it be, man. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, family, what do y'all think about this? Do y'all think that Chris Brown bodied Quavo? Okay. Do y'all believe that Quavo should respond back? Okay. Or do y'all believe that Quavo need to get that lick back? Or he need to catch up with Breezy somewhere and get that fade? You know what I'm saying? Catch up with him, get that fade. Let's catch up with him, get that fade. Let's line that shit, nigga. It's like that. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? And do you think Quavo can really get? I just, if I had to bet my money on it, I got Breezy whooping his ass. I just, y'all seen how Saweetie pushed that boy? Man, get your ass up out of here. Let me get this luggage. Quavo all the way down the damn hallway, man. Can't handle Sweetie, man. You ain't finna get with that boy. So y'all leave y'all thoughts below. Also, expedite this. Get this down to Atlanta. Get this to them boys. Because we need a comment for Quavo. What you gonna do, man? You the huncho. You the huncho. We need to hear some. We need to hear some. We need to hear some shit dropping down there in Houston, man. And if we don't hear nothing dropping down there, ain't no need of responding. So y'all stay safe out of the day. And I'm signing off here on Israelite Talk TV. Shalom.